Hi guys, welcome back to the shack. Or actually, welcome back to the house. I'm inside tonight. Been working on some stuff on the computer. Had a few questions come in, and I keep seeing a lot of folks asking about PC power, having problems with the computer going to sleep while engraving, and just it causes problems. And a lot of people aren't familiar with the Windows and where those settings are located. So I thought I'd just throw a quick video together and kind of give you guys some tips on where to find those settings, what settings I recommend, and how to go about trying to make sure that when you're doing those 2 hour burns, your computer doesn't shut down mid burn and you have to start all over. So I'm going to move the display over to screen capture and kind of walk you through where to find those settings, how to set them, and what those settings do so that maybe you have a little bit better understanding. And if you haven't already set your PC up this way, you may want to check and confirm that it is before you're a victim of the computer falling asleep while you're working. All right, guys, here we are in this is the main desktop for Windows. The three settings that you're going to want to check is going to be one, you're going to want to make sure your USB ports don't go to sleep at any time while you're working. There's a number of reasons that can happen. Most all of those reasons have to do with the eco settings and power saving settings on your computer, especially if it's a laptop. A lot of times those are going to be a little more, you know, uh, easy to trigger because it's trying to save your laptop's battery. So if you're not familiar, this is Windows 11. My machine's running Windows 11. This is 11 Home. Most of these settings are going to be pretty consistent across Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11. If you run anything older than that, then there's a good chance that a lot of your software is going to be buggy anyway. So I would recommend either upgrading your operating system or looking at getting a new computer, one of the two. Uh, so the settings that you're going to want, there's two ways of going about and getting these. You can go hit the search bar here and go into just type settings, and it'll open up the settings app. The settings that you're going to want to get to are mostly going to be here in the battery and power. Uh, you can see that Windows really wants you to set your computer to be eco-friendly. The problem with that is it's going to go to sleep because if you enable all of these things, that's where the potential problems come from. And most of these computers are going to come from the factory set to use the least amount of power possible, and which means these settings are going to be enabled. All right, this is a laptop that I'm working on, so you're going to have two different sets of settings. You're going to have on battery power and when plugged in. Now, if you're using the laser, I would imagine and I would recommend that you always plug your computer in when using it with the laser engraver. Because even if these settings are set correctly, if you let your laptop die during an engrave, then you're going to have a problem anyway. So, tip number one is always plug your laptop into external power whenever you're doing an engrave. I do actually like laptops when it comes to laser engravers because of the fact that if you have a power flicker or something like that, you're a lot less likely to have an issue with your computer. And as long as your laser is on a battery backup, you can have a power flicker or a short power outage and it not affect your burn. So things to consider also is battery backup for the laser engraver. So what you're going to want to do in here is go to the settings that says when plugged in, because like I said, if you follow my recommendations, you're always going to plug your laptop in when you're engraving. Set this screen sleep right here where it says turn off my screen after, just set that to never, and then go back down here to plugged in, put my device to sleep after, and set that to never. That way, no matter how long the burn is, your machine will not take it upon itself to automatically go into sleep. Um, there's some other things in here that you might want to look into. This battery saver, this thing, it shouldn't be an issue if you're plugged in because your computer is going to kind of switch off of the battery saver when it's plugged in. But I turn this to never, just as a precaution. Uh, that way I don't have to concern myself with it. But the other big thing that you hear a lot of people complain about is the USB ports going to sleep. And if you look, there's really not anything in here that tells you your USB ports are going to go to sleep. But if you go over here to the search bar and type in the word USB, you're going to see USB settings right here. Click on that. If you look right here, there's this little setting which has got the leaf on it, some more of the eco-friendly stuff. USB battery saver. That stops USB devices when the screen is off to help save battery. So if you have this on and then back on the other setting, you have it set to turn your screen off after a certain amount of time, like right here. If you were to have this set to where it turns your screen off after 2 hours, then when your screen goes off, it will automatically kill power to the USB ports, which is going to break that communications with your laser. And that's a problem that a lot of people are having. There's been a lot of projects that have been, messed up, destroyed, or had to be started over because of that. So those are things that you're going to want to go through your machine and make sure you have those turned off. Now, Windows is going to keep trying to push this on you, no matter how many times you close these little notifications. If you leave this setting and come back, they're going to try to get you to re-enable it. But for what we do using lasers, anything that you need your computer to stay active for, those are just bad ideas. It's okay to have those features turned on, when you're using your laptop in an airport or something like that and you want to save battery. But when you're running a laser engraver, performance and the ability to keep your computer going is really important. So, go in and change those settings. And here's another little tip I'll give you guys. If you're an old school computer person and you're used to Windows XP or some of the older operating systems and you know your way around there, even in Windows 10 and 11, you still have access to the control panel, but you actually have to type in the control panel and then click it. And when you do, you'll get this, retro Windows XP layout here. Uh, and you can go in and go into System and Security, and then you have your Power Options tab, just like back in the good old days. And you can go in here and change some of those settings as well. You can go in. There's the settings for battery. There's the settings for plugged in. I actually like this interface a little better. It may just be that I'm old school. You also have the option right here that you can change what to do when the lid closes. You do not want the computer to do anything when you close the lid. Like I said, specifically, especially on plugged in, because if you do not deactivate this setting, then when you close the lid on your computer, it's going to go into hibernation mode or it's going to go to sleep. You have like 4 options right here. 3 of those are not any good. You don't want to close your lid because you're reaching behind there to get something from behind your laptop, or you just want to close the lid to avoid changing anything. And when you close the lid, your computer powers down, hibernates, or goes to sleep. So make sure you turn that one off as well. You can also go over here if you want to use the new uh, settings menu and just type the word lid in, and it'll pop the setting up for changing it, and you can go here and change that setting. So those are some of the things that will help save you a lot of trouble and a lot of heartache. And I hear see a lot of people in some of the Facebook pages and forums and stuff discussing the fact that they've had a problem with that. So I just wanted to pass that along to you. All right, guys, I hope this information was helpful to some of you. There are others of you that I'm sure have already been through this, already had this problem, and have been bitten by the whole sleeping computer problem. But like I said, I'm here to try to answer questions and try to help people and try to help you get into the hobby with as little of a headache as possible. And that's why I wanted to pass this along. These are some simple settings. They're easy to get to, nothing too complicated. But if you don't do these things, then you're probably going to get bit by that. Uh, if you get a new laptop, be sure to run through these settings and check and make sure that the new laptop is set this way as well. Uh, I just recently bought this machine. I haven't actually used it to run an engraver yet, but I went ahead and turned all that stuff off before I forgot about it, because if I didn't and I did get in a pinch one day and use it, then that could present a problem for me, especially on one of my stove cover designs or something like that, where I've got to either start completely over or do a lot of sanding that is really unnecessary. So I hope the video helps, guys, and I am looking for my next goal is going to be 10,000 subscribers. I finally hit 8 today, and it's been a roller coaster. So if you haven't subscribed, guys, do so. Please hit the subscribe button, hit that bell down there. My new goal, is to try to hopefully by, I don't know, if I can do it by Valentine's Day, that'd be great. But if not, by the end of February, I want to try to have the channel grown to 10,000 subscribers. I know it's just kind of a prestige thing, but I think it'd be cool. I want to get one more digit on that subscriber list. So if you haven't already, look down there and see. If you're not subscribed, guys, please hit that button for me. And until next time, guys, as always, be safe and have a good day.